Intermittent fasting, or IF, is one of the most talked health trends. Does it actually work though? And if it does, how do you make it work for you? Time to cut through the noise. No fluff or false promises. I'm going to provide you the answer to most of your questions around this subject today. In this video, we'll cover the meaning of intermittent fasting, whether it would work for you or not, how to do it the right way, some common myths surrounding it, what you can and cannot eat during the fasting phase, and whether exercise can help with IF. Let's get started. What exactly is intermittent fasting? Well, IF is all about when to eat. You give your body a scheduled time when you eat and time when you don't. The most common type of intermittent fasting is called time restricted feeding, or TRF. In this, you have to set an eating window every day. For example, with the popular 16 to 8 method, you eat all your meals within an 8-hour window, say from 11 am to 7 pm, and then fast for the remaining 16 hours. It's flexible too. Some people go for 14 to 10, which is 14 hours of fasting followed by 10 hours of eating, while some push it to 18 to 6. You basically give your digestive system a break and let your body reset. Then comes the alternate day fasting, or ADF. This is a bit more extreme. In this type, instead of fasting every day, you alternate between regular eating days and fasting days. So you eat on one day and completely fast on the next day, and so on. This method may not be for everyone. It is not easy to go for a day with almost no food. Another way of IF is called prolonged fasting. In this type, you fast for anything between 24 hours to 72 hours once a month. You survive only with water, tea, or black coffee. This type of IF needs some preparation and is usually done once you have some experience of other ways of fasting. The benefits are impressive though. Our bodies are built around a natural clock called circadian rhythm. Eating late at night can confuse our metabolism. With IF, you basically align with your body's natural rhythm. Now comes the million-dollar question. Does intermittent fasting actually work? The short and easy answer is yes. It's not magic, but it can feel like magic if it is done the right way, which we'll discuss shortly. Before that, let's quickly understand the science behind it. Well, weight loss comes down to one simple thing: a calorie deficit. You burn more calories than you eat, and the weight comes off. Simple. But there is a catch. Sticking to a calorie deficit isn't as easy as it sounds. Intermittent fasting is a way to make it feasible. When you limit yourself with the hours you eat, you indirectly reduce the chances of overeating. As per a study, people who followed a time-restricted eating plan consumed about 300 to 500 fewer calories per day. Consider it as skipping a meal without even trying. There are other benefits associated with IF too, like fasting gives your body a break from insulin spikes, which can lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that fasting can also reduce inflammation in the body, which benefits your heart, joints, even your skin. As per a study published in Cell Metabolism, time-restricted feeding helps in improving blood sugar levels and lowers blood pressure. It also reduces harmful cholesterol levels. Another study found that people who do intermittent fasting preserve more lean muscle mass. IF has also been linked to better cardiovascular health. A study from 2018 found that men with pre-diabetes who followed an intermittent fasting plan improved their blood sugar levels and reduced their risk of heart disease. Consider intermittent fasting as a tool that can help you stick to healthier habits. And it can be a game changer when it is paired with good food choices and some exercise, which we'll talk about later in this video. The bottom line is, intermittent fasting is known to work. But does it always work? Well, it may not work in some cases. We are all wired differently. Someone with insulin resistance can see dramatic improvements, whereas someone without it may not notice much of a change. Fasting may not be safe for you if you are dealing with a medical condition or are taking certain medications. Sometimes fasting isn't even practical. If your job demands a lot of physical work or if you have a complicated schedule, it can be tough to stick to fasting. Most of the times, the reason of IF not working falls on the individual. If you fast all day but then eat double the calories at night, you are undoing the benefits. Fasting shouldn't be considered a free ticket to eat without any control. Another common mistake is to focus only on the eating window and ignore what you are eating. Your body still needs vitamins, minerals, and protein to function properly. But if you're filling up on empty calories, you may not see the results that you want. Think of fasting as if it is an experiment where you have to find a balance that feels natural and sustainable for you. If you're new to IF, start with a 12 to 12 schedule. 12 hours of eating and 12 hours of fasting. It's easy since we already do something close to this when we sleep. An early dinner followed by a delayed first meal of the day could be easy to stick to. Once you are comfortable, shorten the eating window. Maybe move to 14 to 10 schedule and then gradually to the standard 16 to 8. Don't rush it. Make it feel natural for your body. Choose a fasting window that works best for you. There is no correct way here. It all depends on your lifestyle. Try to pack your meals with nutrients during your eating window. Eat lean proteins, colorful vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. These foods will keep you full. Avoid eating processed foods and sugary snacks. Add some exercises to your routine. Do you really need exercise to make IF work? The truth is, you don't. But adding exercise is known to take your results to the next level. When you're fasting, your body is already tuned to burn fat for energy. Exercise speeds up this process. But the real benefits of exercise lies in keeping and even building lean muscles while losing fat. Add some strength training exercise to the mix. The timing of exercise also matters here. The best time to work out is right before your eating window opens. A nicely timed post-workout meal gives your body the nutrients that it needs for recovery and muscle growth. Don't worry about working out on an empty stomach. Your body will adapt surprisingly well and burn even more fat during fasted workouts. Be careful though. If you feel lightheaded, do not push yourself. Start with lighter activities like walking, stretching, yoga, and gradually build towards more intense workouts like weightlifting and HIIT. An obvious question comes in mind now. What can you eat or drink during the fasting phase? Not much to be frank, but there are still some things you can take care of. It is allowed for you to stay hydrated. In fact, it is essential. You can have plain water as it keeps you hydrated and curbs your hunger. If you are a caffeine person, you can have black coffee. Avoid any milk, cream or sugar. Another good option could be herbal or plain tea, of course without milk and sweeteners. In fact, green tea can even support fat burning during your fast. If you're fasting for longer periods or feeling sluggish, you can take electrolytes like a pinch of salt or electrolyte tablets to maintain your energy. You need to be careful of the fact that anything with calories can break your fast, even if it is in small amounts, as it can trigger insulin response. Avoid juices or sodas, even diet sodas, as they contain artificial sweeteners. Snacking is absolutely prohibited during fasting. Even small amounts can disrupt the metabolic benefits of fasting. I would suggest we even look at some myths around intermittent fasting, some of which can stop you from even giving it a try. Myth number 1 is that fasting causes starvation and slows down your metabolism, making it impossible to lose weight. The truth is, short-term fasting actually keeps your metabolism steady. When you fast, your body taps into the fat in your body for energy. Body releases a hormone called norepinephrine, which keeps your body fueled and your energy levels up. In short, fasting teaches your body to use its stored energy more efficiently. Myth number 2 is fasting leads to muscle loss. Think about it. Why would our bodies burn through muscle first when there's plenty of fat stored in our body? That doesn't make any sense. When you fast, your body prioritizes fat for energy. It only breaks down muscle as a last option, usually during prolonged starvation. A 16-hour window works fine. Still, as we already discussed, add some strength training to your routine to completely eliminate any chances of muscle loss. Myth number 3 says you can eat anything during the eating window. What you eat still matters a lot. If your meals are loaded with sugary snacks or processed food, you're not going to see the benefits that you are after. You need to keep a healthy balance. Another myth states that intermittent fasting is just a craze. Well, fasting has been around for centuries. Even the word breakfast literally means breaking the fast. We have been fasting daily without even realizing it. On the scientific side, fasting is one of the most researched topics in nutrition. Studies have shown its benefits for everything from weight loss to longevity to improved metabolic health. So, believe in IF if you want to give it a shot and get the most out of it. Stick to the rules and it would definitely show you the results. Make intermittent fasting a part of your lifestyle. Let us know in the comments if you have seen the results already and do share your progress. Give this video a like if you found it useful and please subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing more such videos for you. Try a simple 12-hour fasting window starting today and see how you feel. There might be a surprise waiting for you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.